Here we go with the Tri-State Audi Knicks postgame show as the Knicks play the final game of their 4-game road trip. Fred VanVleet scored 17 of his 35 in the third quarter. The rookie Scotty Barnes had 13. Raptors with 40 points in the third. First time under Tom Thibodeau that the Knicks have ever allowed that many points in a quarter. VanVleet and the Raptors pull away and beat the Knicks. Final count, 120-105. Road trip over at 2 wins and 2 losses. Great to have you with us from our Delta MSG studios. Bill Pito, Alan Hanawala, Zerbiak. Not that difficult to figure out, guys, this afternoon. Knicks really undermanned Wally, and the Raptors returning to health. They have a lot of talent, and they pretty much dominated this afternoon.
They really did, and VanVleet was phenomenal. And, you know, if you're those Knicks that were on the floor in that third quarter, you don't want to be like one of those guys that gave up that 40 spot in that quarter. Most quarter under Tom Thibodeau, he's not going to be happy with that kind of defense in that quarter. I'll tell you, VanVleet was just hot from the three-point line, and they just couldn't overcome an undermanned Knicks squad, couldn't overcome the play this Raptors team is playing. They're healthy, they're tough, they're well-coached, and they just ended this one early.
Yeah, they did what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right? You got all your players back, and you got this team that's a bit depleted. They're going to play a young, small roster, and you just take it to them, and that's what they did. And they, the Knicks battled in that first half and made it, kept it a game. A lot of times, like Bill, we were seeing it, cut it to 9 and then just couldn't get closer than that a lot of times throughout the game. But I have a question, where is Fred VanVleet among point guards in the NBA right now, this season? Where would you rank him? There's 30 teams in the league, 30 starting point guards. If we were looking at him, watching his game today and just seeing his development, you heard Mike Breen say he's got a shot at being an all-star this year. Undrafted.
Unbelievable.
Right? Was he a 4-year player, right, at Wichita State?
Oh, yeah.
Comes into the league, goes through the G League process. He's 27, he'll be 28 in February. Where is he right now? Where would you put him? Would you put him, is he top 15?
Oh, definitely.
Is he in that? Think about
definitely.
Think
top
about
15.
that.
I think
about
he's
where
at least top 10.
Top 10.
Yeah.
As far as starting point guards in the league, right?
Yes.
But you know what? To me,
think about that story.
If you're the Knicks, you look at the Raptors and how they've developed guys like VanVleet and Siakam and OG and Obi. That's how you develop these guys. Now, the Knicks have done a pretty good job.
I was just going to say, they're starting. Now, they're late to the party, but they're starting to do that with some of their younger guys. You want to see the results in games like this where you have the opportunity to play, where you want to see a Quentin Grimes, where you want to see, again, Deuce gets another start, plays 5 minutes, and we don't see him again till garbage time. And that's a curious move there. But, that's what the Knicks are trying to do while also trying to win. It's not easy to do. But the Raptors certainly set that standard in the league of using their G League team, of developing players, and then having them graduate into rotation players in the NBA. That's how they won their championship.
It goes both ways, too, if you're a player. And if I was a player wanting to make it in the league, I would look at the way the Raptors, treat undrafted guys, and you have a chance. The Raptors will show trust in you, and they will give you a lot of opportunity, but then it goes the same way. As a player, you better produce for them.
Put the work in.
You better put the work in for them. When you get your opportunity, you better come through and play well. And it's interesting dynamic the way the Raptors have developed their players in the past. And, the players see that opportunity and they find the right guys that they know will seize that chance and that opportunity to get their foot in the door, and then they make the most of it.
And you go back to something we talked about in the pregame, and that is Pascal Siakam, another one of those players that they've developed into someone that they paid a lot of money to. And then last year and a little bit earlier this season, he and the head coach had some issues.
Totally.
But, then it became, are they going to try to trade him? Are they going to do? It was like, no, work it out. Figure it out, right? You'll fit the way we want to play, and you'll get the most out of him, we'll get the most out of you. And that's what you do. You don't always have to say, well, just blow it up, get rid of the player. No, you got to figure this stuff out. And sometimes it's going to take moments where a head coach has a problem with one of the star players. They hash it out until they find common ground. In this game in particular, RJ Barrett, who playing home, it's important to him. He makes a couple of mistakes. He's trying to do too much with the basketball, gets a couple of turnovers. You see Tibbs gets right into him as they get into the timeout. It takes him out of the game. They sit down, they have it out, then they come back in. And what does R.J. Barrett do? They go on a 7-0 run. He gives you 4 points and an assist in that 7-0 run. It's the response. That's what you want. That stuff doesn't happen overnight. That takes time, and we're kind of seeing it this year. It's an awkward year, but it's one of these years where as you're developing a franchise, some of this stuff, this groundwork has to be laid so that later on, these are things you look back on and say, we went through this before. Now you have a better understanding.
Yeah, and talking about, we mentioned the 40 points allowed in the third quarter. Never before have the Knicks done that under Tom Thibodeau, and that was really the difference.
That's their game.
Knicks, as you mentioned, got within 9 a couple times. They were down by 11 at the half, but then in the third quarter, the Raptors really pulled away well.
17-2 run there, Wally, and this was a 9-0 game. Siakam drove to the basket a couple times, got easy baskets. Then the threes started falling.
That was the key. And the Knicks did cut it to 9 in that third quarter. And then Scotty Barnes.
With the ball a couple times, too.
Back-to-back threes from Scotty Barnes here.
Not known for his three-point shooting. And these are two tough threes. When he's making threes, it's like, whoa.
And then this guy.
Yeah, and Emmanuel quickly was on him. And Emmanuel quickly just struggled a little bit getting through screen and rolls and, being able to contest a guy like Fred VanVleet's shot. But he can just, it's amazing how he can create his own shot at his size.
Like, don't those shots look terrible when they leave
do.
his hand?
Some of them, they look like falling away, out of, off balance, but floating them up. But he just.
But do you practice them? See,
yeah,
that's the thing. If that's a high screen, you know how defenses are going to try to either get over, get under. So it's all about getting to your spots. Totally. I mean, you know this better than anybody, right? I don't have to tell you this. Bernard King is always. I had a great conversation with Bernard King one time, and he took a piece of paper and he drew dots on a court and said, these were my spots, and if I could get to these spots, I'm getting 20.
Yep.
Like, I can get to 50 if I get to those spots more often than not, like if you're playing me one-on-one. And I just was mesmerized by it, but it's really what we saw Julius Randle last year be able to do. Yeah. Get to his spots and get his easy baskets. Now, what do teams do? They take those spots away from you, and now you got to find ways to get there. Now, VanVleet has his spots, and in this game, the Knicks couldn't get him.
His spots are like 30 feet from the basket.
Yeah,
Tough. He flings it in there.
Yeah, and he knocked those shots down, and that was big. Again, in that quarter, he hit 5 of 7 from downtown in that quarter. 5 3-pointers, so 15 points just alone from hitting threes, and a lot of them just in pick and roll.
You look at the players that were available and not available. No Mitchell Robinson, no Julius Randle, no Jericho Sims, no Nerlens Noel. So Knicks really shorthanded. No Kemba Walker, no Derrick Rose. But Obi Toppin, Wally, career high in minutes played, 45 minutes. Last time at Toronto, career high 19 points, matched that, and also had a career-high 6 assists with 6 rebounds. Obi played pretty well today.
He totally did, and he played completely within the system. That was his 1 3 that he made at the beginning of the game. Then he got a couple open threes later in the game, just couldn't knock them down. But the efficiency at 7 for 12, he's going to run the floor. He's going to take good shots. I thought his effort was really good on the defensive end. Yeah, he's always looking to pass and just play smart basketball. Hanging around, taking advantage of a couple offensive rebound opportunities. I really like the way he's making aggressive moves to the basket. Last year, it looked like he was getting pushed off his spots, and he wasn't able to hold his ground. This year, he's attacking the basket, making a counter move like that spin move, and finishing, and that's a really good sign. So good stuff from Obi Toppin today. I think he's probably going to get, more minutes moving forward because he's shown how capable he is when he's trusted with the minutes that he's going to produce.
Yeah, and again, for him, it's going to be about the consistency. But running the floor is the most important thing for him. We saw more of that in this game.